Hey guys, so you might be asking yourself, what is making you lose money? Is there anything you can do to potentially create consistent profits? To better understand how trading can help you answer these critical questions, let's illustrate with an example. The first thing you need to do is to start generating your trades. To do this, you can do it by entering your trades manually into the system using this form, or you can import your trades. For my case, I'm going to select here Thinkorswim, and I'm going to go ahead and import my trades following the instructions on the right hand side. Once you have added your trades, you should start tagging your trades with the strategy that you use for each one of them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, click on my trades, and then I want to start tagging them. For example, for this trade, I use a gap and go strategy, and perhaps I made a mistake FOMO, okay? We also recommend that you add your targets and your stop losses. Scrolling down, I can see the price action of this stock, and I can see my executions, my entry points, my exit points, my targets, and my stop losses. We can use this to better analyze the trade and understand why we took. Assuming that you have tagged all your trades, now we can go to the reports tab, and then I'm going to select the setups report. As you can see here, I'm trading plenty of setups, but only 5 of those are actually bringing me most of the profits. For example, earnings winners, contract winner, multi-month breakout, multi-week breakout, and mornings breakout. Now, taking this information into account, we're going to go to the simulator, which is going to allow us to build simulator pattern scenarios. This is my current equity curve. As you can see, I have not been trading a strategy that gives me consistent growth. But considering what we have learned from the setup report, I'm going to build a scenario that allows me to think, okay, what if I would have taken those setups that are giving me consistent profits, which is multi-month breakout, multi-week breakout, earnings winner, contract winner, and the morning breakout. So as you can see, we're going to see another line here that is being created for us. So this line represents all those trades that have been tagged with the setups that we chose, which is those 5. If we would have traded only those 5 setups, our equity curve will look a lot better. As you can see, we'll be sitting in potentially $15,000 instead of $1,300. Okay, so with this simulator scenario, we can go ahead and start building our plan. Okay, to build a plan, we're going to go here under performance to the management tool. Okay, and then I'm going to create a new rule. I'm going to call this 2020 rule. Okay, I want to say this rule is going to be applied from September 1st, which is assuming that's the first day that I started with this rule, and I want to say it went on until the present. I'm going to select the portfolio, which in this case is my portfolio, which is the default portfolio that I'm using. I'm going to click Save. Now I'm going to define to the system which trades do I want to focus on. Okay, I'm going to type here setups. So I'm going to focus on the setups that I identify here. This one. Okay. So add a filter. I'm also going to tell the system that I want to only trade stocks between $0 and $7. Enter that. And I'm also going to tell the system, hey, I want to avoid any kind of mistakes that I make. Okay. And I'm also going to avoid trades that are at noontime, because at noontime for myself, I've proven to lose money on the noontime. Okay, so I have created my plan. Now, what do we see here? Let's just clear this up. Here we see a line that shows me all the trades that have been placed during this time. In red, we're going to see the trades that didn't follow my plan. And on green, we're going to see the trades that did follow my plan. So as you can see here, the trades where I didn't follow my plan, it seems that it's pulling down my equity curve. So here, all the trades here are red. Here again, all the trades are red, and it's pulling down my equity curve. And see, we see another one here that it was a big pull from one big trade that didn't follow my plan. So as we can see here, we can identify what's the percentage of my trade that actually are not following my plan, and how does this affect your trading, okay, and your equity curve. Now, if we activate this, this is going to show us what if I will actually avoid all those trades that are in red, which means I didn't follow the plan, this will tell me that I will be sitting right now at $21,000, but right now I'm sitting at $13,000. So this shows you a potential of growth for you. Based on your past performance, it suggests that you could grow your account 37% to $21,000 if you follow your rules, okay? Now, to better help you manage this, we have created a widget here on the dashboard that you can use as a guide. Here, I can see that I have a potential profit increase of 37%. Again, this means that if I follow my rules based on my past experience, I could potentially increase my profit 37%. And below, I can see how am I doing. For example, here I can see that for the setups, 13 out of 15 trades that I have placed have actually followed the rule of the setup. 14 out of 15 trades have actually followed the entry price that I set up as a rule. Okay, so these will help you keep an eye and to ensure that you are following your rules. So this, on a nutshell, shows you the power of TraderSync and how it can help you improve your trading performance.